A fighter is more deadly than a martial artist. Because a fighter has no care, no limitation, no love, no compassion, no worry. No fear. There's no such thing as bad for a fighter. He'll express and do whatever he wants. There's no heart in a fighter. He just wants to fight. He just wants to kill. So he will always be more deadly than a martial artist. A martial artist is highly trained as well, just like a fighter. He may be more trained, more skilled, more talented than the fighter, but yet he has a heart. He has love, he has compassion, he has care. He can't just fight to fight, he needs a reason to fight. And the reason must be a very good reason. He can't just kill just to kill, he will only kill when he has a very, very good reason of why he must kill. So there is always something that prevents him from expressing his anger or his violence in the most brutal ways. He has a heart. He has compassion, he has care. So if he has an opportunity to not kill rather than to kill, he will take that opportunity. He will yield, and he will care about the person that may not care for him. So it's not even about who has more talent, who has more skill. The fighter is someone who's just brutally violent. He will kill for no reason. He will fight for no reason. And when you have anyone like that, they will always be more dangerous than the person who will only fight and only kill for a reason. They will always be more dangerous. It's not even about talent and skill. It's just about who has no heart, who has no love, who has no compassion. And the fighter will always be the one on top. Who is just pure violence. Pure violence is the fighter. A martial artist is not pure violence. A martial artist is violence with the integration of peace, of love. A martial artist is the integration of hate and love. A fighter is just pure hate. Who is more dangerous? It will always be the fighter. It's not even about talent or skill. It's just about who has the greatest hate. So it brings sadness to me when people try to say that fighters are martial artists. They are not martial artists. If anything, they are the farthest you can be from being a martial artist. A peer fighter, to me, is not too different than the peer killer, the mass murderer. The Jeffrey Dahmer is a peer fighter, a peer killer. A John Wayne Gacy, any of these mass murderers are peer fighters to me. You see that guy in Virginia Tech, that is a peer killer, a peer fighter. No remorse, no emotion, he just goes in there and kills. And that's what I see a fighter to be. He doesn't need a reason to kill, he just kills. For the pleasure of killing, he'll kill. And that's what the fighters do. For the pleasure of fighting, they will fight. You put this in the ring, people cheer. They get rewarded for being a peer fighter. You put this on the streets, they get put in jail, punished. But to me, there is no difference. No matter the violence is organized or unorganized in the streets. They profit in the ring, and then they profit in the streets, because the whole jail system, the criminal system, is designed for profit. So either way, the society profits from this violence. But if you see it in the streets, for some, it is quite obvious that it's ugly. But then for others, inside, they enjoy it. They enjoy hearing about this violence that they read in the newspapers. It is the headline. People get excited. When they watch the news, they get excited when they hear about people being shot and killed. When they see it on the streets, they get even more excited, because then they get to see it firsthand. They get excited when they see a body on the ground with blood coming out. They tell all their friends what they saw. Inside, a lot of people have this suppressed pleasure that they receive from viewing, watching, and even participating in violence. I see it as a sad thing, the way society is headed. People are valuing violence much more than they are valuing peace. I see it this way. But what can be done? This is the way society is. But I am simply expressing what I see. That is all.